Happening right now in Yakima, a big event at State Fair Park. Officials are announcing developments that will not only impact Yakima County's economy and entertainment landscape, but also have the potential to draw regional and even national visitors. Our very own Austin Reed joins us now live at the State Fair Park and Events Center with much more on all of this. Hey there, Austin.
Well, hey there, Wendy. Good evening, everybody. And earlier in my tease, I didn't want to give anything away because we have so much to talk about. First, $2.7 million renovation of the 167-space RV park. $2 million, a new grant for the RV park expansion. $400,000 state grant for the livestock barn roof repairs. Last but not least, where I am right now, a new sprint boat racetrack at State Fair Park, and Dan Morrison is joining me. How cool is this, Dan? Good to meet you. Thank you for being here. Okay, for our viewers that don't really know what this is, go into detail.
Well, we race boats, one boat on the track at a time. It's a maze of islands that we dug into half of their half-mile sprint car track in front of the fairgrounds. We race one boat on the track on a time, like I say, and we got 3 different classes. The class I'm in is the unlimited class. We actually have a 900-horse, 480 cubic inch small block injected on alcohol. This boat is currently the national champion right now. We've been the national champion 7 times, but there's a lot of fast boats coming, and I'm stupid excited about having Yakima see this sport. It's going to be amazing.
We had the press conference earlier this afternoon, and I have to say, you were the highlight. People were like, what? In Yakima?
Well, it's hard to comprehend until you see it live, that's for sure. But, you know, we raced last week in Lewiston, Idaho, and then I was asked to bring my boat here for this press conference, and I just drove up to the track, and they've got it all starting to go green on me and all that, looking just gorgeous. But I started realizing how big this track is. We now have the Talladega of our sport. This track is going to be fast. If anybody wants to see these boats go wide open, this is the track to go to. And of course, with wide open boats goes big crashes and a lot of speed. Adrenaline is the #1 thing with our sport. We'll pull 8.5 G's in the corner. This boat will push 700 gallons a second out the pump with the throttle down. And there's 7, 8 boats at least that can keep with this thing. And it's going to be a race.
When does this begin officially?
We're 16th and 17th of August is our race. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll run till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, which is nothing but qualifying. The Sunday morning, the 17th, we'll start at 10 o'clock again, but we'll have 2 qualifiers, and then we go to eliminations. And with eliminations, it's the fastest 8 boats in the qualifying of each of the 3 classes, and then it goes to the 4, and then to the 2. The 2's the finals, and usually about 3 o'clock or so, we're putting it down on the floor and seeing how fast these things really go. So it's exciting sport, and I can't wait for you to see it again. It's awesome.
Dan, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. We'll come on back.
We lost your microphone, but you were just wrapping up anyways, so great to see you there. Coming up next on Apple Valley News, now live at 5, if you saw a nuclear submarine parked in the middle of Richland, you were not mistaken. We'll tell you why it's there. Plus, it has been hot, dry, and windy lately. Not great weather for firefighters out there. Could any relief be on the way? We're checking back in with Stacy when we come back.
Looking for unbeatable value? Start and finish your journey at McCurley Honda. At McCurley, every pre-owned vehicle is certified and carefully inspected, so you can drive with confidence. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 0.99% APR financing on select Honda True Certified Accord, CR-V, Passport, and Civic models. We offer a wide range of makes and models, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs without any of the worry. Visit McCurley Honda today or check out our entire inventory online at McCurleyHonda.com.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
Thank you, Tri-Cities, for voting us Best Personal Injury and Best Overall Law Firm.
We are so honored and grateful to serve this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call the law firm that has served Central Washington for 30 years. Call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
What's great about basketball? Almost everything.
What's not great about basketball? The term three-pointer.
Boring.
Instead, let's just call them triple plays.
Check it out. Hit it, Steve.
Roberts has it, fires. It's a triple play.
It actually works.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Complete coincidence that's also the name of where we work.
Not engineered by marketing, no way.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Get employee pricing plus 1.9% and $4,500 bonus cash on a 2024 Ford F-150 STX. Only at your local Ford dealer.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. Finally, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this.
Good Feet arch supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel,
Just watch yourself there. So here, guys, we're going to rip everything down to the stud.
Rebath is with you every step of the way, from design and products to removal and installation.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
14.9% of American men are in fair or poor health. Could this be you? There's more about men's health now at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care. The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Before satellites and GPS, one U.S. submarine made a history by navigating the globe completely underwater. Now, decades later, its legacy is on display in Richland. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says a special event this weekend will honor the crew that took part in that top secret mission.
I'm sitting inside the USS Triton here in Richland, which looks like a massive metal tower, but it's actually a one-of-a-kind Cold War relic with a global history. The USS Triton wasn't just the largest submarine of its time. It was the first to circumnavigate the globe submerged, tracing Magellan's path in 1960 under the mission codenamed Operation Sandblast.
The crew did not even know of the mission until they were a few days in, when Captain Beach got on the loudspeaker and told everybody the plan, which everyone was very excited for.
Summers Mia, the public information officer for the Port of Benton, says its sail at the USS Triton Sail Park in Richland is 75 feet long and 20 feet tall. It once stored retractable radar masts, antennas, and periscopes. Inside the conning tower, crew members made critical decisions during some of the Cold War's most tense moments.
Triton was the first and only Navy submarine with 2 nuclear reactors. We want to continue to tell Triton's story, talk about the significance of having the dual nuclear reactors, talk about its connection to Hanford. The science behind the nuclear fuel was created here in Richland, Washington.
Now preserved and displayed at the Port of Benton, the site honors those who served aboard the Triton, including veterans who will be recognized this Saturday during a public event.
We are so excited to unveil the wall that will honor the 857 sailors who served aboard Triton during its 10-year history. We have it mounted, and during the ceremony on Saturday at 10 o'clock, we will be unveiling the bronze wall with every name of every sailor that served.
Mia says the Triton vents are traveling to Richland from all across the country to be honored for a lasting tribute to those who served silently beneath the sea. This sail may no longer be at sea, but the legacy of the USS Triton still rises tall here in Richland. Reporting in Richland, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
I'm wondering if you could see the Columbia River from there. Anyway, all right, Skycam, check it out. The windmills, that is the story. The gusty winds and the haze in the background as there are several fires burning in our region. 86 degrees outside, sustained winds at 11 miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 8:49, and humidity levels are going up a little bit, but they're still on the low side. All the recipes for wildfires. And again, this is the wildfire, the Rowena fire that has been spreading down from Rowena and heading toward, I mean, it's just outside of the Dalles. In fact, it burned, if you guys are familiar with that visitor center, as you go through the Dalles, it burned the sign and they were able to save the building, unable to save about 20 homes. So that's a very active fire scene going on right now, 0% containment. Now here's where the smoke is coming from. That fire is bringing a lot of smoke our direction, and I'm talking Lexington, Heppner, Hermiston, Pendleton, out towards LeGrand, and then up into the Blues, and even out into the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area up to Connell. So that could be impacting our air quality. The winds right now are keeping the air quality okay, but we're going to be monitoring this over the next couple of days. On top of these winds, which we do have a first alert weather day, once again, due to the strong gusty winds, all of the dry fuels in our area, and we'll continue to see these gusty winds right on through tonight. Even overnight, it still stays very windy once again through the Dalles, making it difficult for the firefighters and the fires burning up in the Kittitas Valley. Winds will start to kind of calm down on Friday a little bit, then they pick right back up Friday afternoon. Here's wind gusts around the area. Again, the heaviest winds in the Kittitas Valley, but we're still going to see 20 and 30 mile-an-hour gusts through the Columbia Basin. Tonight, pretty mild. We'll see temperatures in the 50s all through the region. Good sleeping temperatures. Chillier in Ellensburg at 48, 54 for Tri-Cities, 51 in Yakima, 51 in Pendleton. Here's the 7-day planner. Don't forget, Friday the 13th, tomorrow, breezy winds, 80s for the rest of the week. Father's Day looking pretty good. Might see a few clouds starting to roll in. There are some models saying we have a chance of some showers developing, and you'll start to see those clouds picking up on Monday and Tuesday, but very slight chances of rain at this point. That is where we keep our fingers crossed, because we do need a little bit of moisture in the area. There's gusty winds, and those first alert weather days continue in Ellensburg, and it may even pop up again on Sunday. Again, windy conditions, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Walla Walla also looking at some gusty winds. A nice day, though, on Saturday. A little bit overcast on Sunday. Some few clouds coming through for Father's Day, and some breezy winds continuing into the first part of next week. And then we'll take a look at Hermiston. Oops, I'm pushing the wrong button, guys. There we go. Hermiston, it is in the 80s there as well, and a warm Father's Day at 88 degrees there. So, yep, keep our fingers crossed for that. Very slight, there's a tiny chance of rain.
I know. I remember for Mother's Day, we were hoping for great weather,
Right.
and now, poor dear old Dad, we're hoping for some kind of rain
Dad.
sometime,
No, I'm kidding.
anytime soon, right? Because of
Right.
the fire danger
Well, at
we've
least
had.
the winds, but they have just
yeah.
been relentless. So that's
They
what's
have
going
been.
on around the area.
All right, Stacy. Well, thanks so much. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, sometimes company makes themselves right at home. We'll tell you about one guest that overstayed their welcome.
This summer, big wins come in sevens at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Get ready for the $100,000 Lucky Summer Sevens giveaway with over $12,000 cash up for grabs every Friday and Saturday in June. The heat is on, and so is the grand prize on June 28th. 3 winners choose 7 cards with prizes. Reveal 7 sevens and instantly win $17,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
It's the Click It RV Roll Into Summer sales event going on now at your local Click It RV store with huge manufacturer's discounts from Forest River, StarCraft, and more. Get 0 down, nothing, and no payments for 6 months. And get top dollar for your trade. And talk about giveaways. Win a StarCraft trailer or $30,000 in cash. You can beat the coming tariffs, but nobody beats a Click It RV deal. We guarantee it. So don't miss the Roll Into Summer sales event at your local Click It RV store. Spokane, Milton, Freewater, Moses Lake, and Union Gap.
Your life matters, and there are people ready to listen. Together as schools, law enforcement, faith leaders, and community members, we are committed to making sure no young person feels alone.
Never a bother.
Never a bother.
Never a bother. Never a bother.
Visit neverabother.org for resources and support, and remember, you are never a bother.
Why choose between power and efficiency? With the 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid from McCurley Honda, you get the best of both. Smooth performance meets outstanding fuel savings, perfect for every drive, whether city streets or highways. Plus, take advantage of incredible offers on our entire lineup of vehicles during our summer sales event. Feel the thrill and save at the pump with your new Honda from McCurley Honda. Your way home.
Well, check this out. A black bear was making itself at home in a Virginia neighborhood. It was seen roaming the community Monday and, as you see here, climbing trees. Hours after it was first spotted, Animal Services tranquilized the bear and took it away. The bear is wearing a tracking collar. Officers say Fairfax County and the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources, are monitoring its movements. Democratic Senator Alex Padilla of California was forcibly removed from a press conference. It was held by Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem today. During the event in Los Angeles, Padilla interrupted Noem as she was making her first remarks and then started to shout questions at her. Shortly after that, security guards surrounded Padilla and took him out of the room. A statement from his office says Padilla was forced to the ground and handcuffed. Noem and Padilla had a 15-minute meeting after the incident. We've told you about a number of fires in our region, but there are more. That's ahead in our 6:30 half hour when we come back.
Hello there. Watch Live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome to Walker's Furniture's 45th anniversary sale, where we're celebrating by offering savings up to 45% off.
Or get no interest financing for up to 5 years.
This week at Walker's.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
At US Cellular, we created an event to celebrate our customers, like Luana here, called Us Days.
Yeah, they give us special rewards and exclusive deals in everything. It almost feels like we're part of a cool club together.
Sure does.
Slide, connect. Woo, woo, woo. Hug, shake.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Get employee pricing plus 1.9% and $4,500 bonus cash on a 2024 Ford F-150 STX. Only at your local Ford dealer.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
For decades, some manufacturers have played the same game, adding pointless accessories, raising prices, marking things up with market shifts. In 2020, it was chip shortages. Now, pricing uncertainty. But McCurley Mazda didn't raise prices then, and we won't now. We've always priced vehicles the right way for our community. Fair, transparent, and pressure-free. Skip the games. This is the way buying should feel. McCurley Mazda, your way home.
It's Walker's Furniture's 45th anniversary sale, where you can buy like friends and family with savings up to 45% off.
Or get no interest financing for up to 5 years.
It's a great time to save at Walker's.
When Josh Colbert nails the high 10th, we add $25 to the 3-degree guarantee jackpot. He's on a hot streak and the prize is over $1,000. So enter at AppleValleyNewsNow.com, then watch Josh on Good Morning Northwest. It's all from Legends Casino Hotel.
June 27th is Mariner Moose Night with the Walla Walla Suites, and we're giving away tickets. Enter on our mobile app or on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. 5 winners each get 4 tickets to Mariner Moose Night with the Walla Walla Suites, June 27th. Be there.
Coming up on Apple Valley News Now Live at 6:30, when you're preparing to travel, there's a lot to do. We'll tell you how to travel while protecting your health. Plus, the first 787 Boeing Dreamliner crash. We have the very latest updates. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin Reed will join us live from Yakima in just a bit, so make sure you stick around for that. But we do want to begin with weather because the fire weather danger has been really high lately. It has been hot. It has been dry. The winds have been kicking up. Stacy, will things get any better anytime soon?
You know, I really hope so, Wendy. We had about a half a dozen fires start last night, and now we're seeing a few more starting up today. So right now, the winds are not going to help that cause at all, or the firefighters out there fighting these fires. First alert weather day due to the strong gusty winds, the dry vegetation, and well, that's just the story for you. 86 degrees outside, humidity at 22%. Winds sustained at 11, but you saw those gusts. It's gusting 25 and 30 miles an hour all through the area, and even stronger down that Columbia River Gorge and in the Kittitas Valley. Temperatures nice, a little bit cooler than we saw yesterday, so a little more pleasant on that front. Planning your evening out, we've got 70s and then 70s, 80s at 8, and then by 10 o'clock it should be nice and comfortable outside. So look for breezy winds to continue, continued fire danger through the region. Chance of rain, we are keeping our fingers crossed for that next week. I do want to say happy Father's Day or happy Father's Day weekend to all the dads out there. Wendy?
All right, Stacy, thanks so much. In Yakima tonight, making moves to draw more visitors to the area from across the country. Details were unveiled today at State Fair Park. That's where we find Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed. He joins us now live. Austin, what are you learning out there?
Oh, Wendy, I have felt like we have been on, or I have been on a field trip today getting outside of the studio. I have been. It's been great. And we are now in the Ag Building. This was built, and get this, 1907. I'm once again with Kathy Kramer. She is the CEO and president of State Fair Park and Event Center. Renovations announced today. I mean, so much happening.
Front boats, you name it. We had so many projects that are so amazing. Going to bring great economic impact, new entertainment options to our communities. So, oh my gosh, it's been an amazing historical day.
Yeah, I love old school buildings. I'm just such a fan, so I feel right at home here. Tell us the significance of this.
Well, the Ag Building, as I said, it was built in 1907, and it's really the anchor of at fair time. The perimeters of the building are beautifully decorated with by our granges. You've got FFA students, 4-H. This thing comes alive in agriculture. You can smell the hops. You can see the harvest, the bounty of the county in doing this. This is probably one of the most visited buildings during the fair just because of it's showcasing everything in agriculture at Yakima Valley.
One thing that we were talking about just before the live report here in the 6:30 half hour is the Farmer's Garden and this new program, 4th Grade Perfect Plate.
Yes. You know, the fair, which runs September 19th through the 28th this year, is more than rides, food, and entertainment. We are an agriculture fair, and we want to continue to make sure agriculture is relevant, and we're preparing that next generation. We have 2 big projects that are being funded by our foundation. The first one is the Farmer's Garden. The Farmer's Garden, we're fundraising for that right now. We want to build an outdoor educational garden so you can walk through it and actually tie it into nutritional value and then take that produce and right behind me we do a farm to fork table demonstration, so we can take it from the field and prepare it, so understanding the importance of agriculture. So we'll be raising funds for that. We'll hope to see that next year. But our another program we're very excited about, this is the 2nd year, and I want to let you know we won a national award with this program, a very coveted award that's only given to one fair across the United States called the Merrill Award for this program, for this innovation. We took the 4th grade curriculum, they're learning about agriculture, and we developed a program called Perfect Plate. Then they learn about all the commodities grown in Washington, and then we played a placemat that's got all the agriculture class categories and a plate. They get to design it and bring it back. We actually turnkey. We provide the curriculum, all the materials at no cost to the schools in Yakima Valley. We will have over 2,000 of those plates, and our staff is out there picking them up from the schools right now. The teachers have taken them through that educational program, and they have made their perfect plate of what their food that's grown in our valley in Washington State would look like. And the cutest one I've ever seen, that he had fish and it had those wiggly eyes on it. It was so adorable. We hang all of those upstairs in the Ag Building, and some of the most special moments about creating memories is when those students, I've seen those little kids with their mom and dad tugging at them, come on, we got to go find my plate upstairs, and making that about relevant and teaching them not only about our state, education, nutrition. So we come full circle. So again, there's so much more to do at the fair. We do like the rides, food, and entertainment, but we're really very, very conscientious about making sure that we're continuing to provide educational opportunities to learn and also can, exhibit. We've got buildings here. If you make it, you grow it, we take it, showcase it, have the largest pumpkin, the largest squash, the most beautiful flowers. You can be a part of this fair by entering your items as well.
The fair returns for 2025, September
19th to the 28th.
Very good. Kathy, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys at 5, 6, and 6:30. You can learn more online. What is your guys' website real quick?
statefairpark.org.
All right. Thank you very much again.
We'll see you at the fair.
See you at the fair, everybody. Reporting live in Yakima. Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now. Wendy?
Austin, thank you so much. On the fire watch tonight, firefighters with Franklin County Fire District 3 continue to monitor a haystack fire. It's near Glade North Road. That fire broke out just after 12:30 this morning. Fire officials allowed the hay to burn while making sure it didn't spread to nearby vegetation or catch any other bales on fire. They say smoke will continue to rise from the pile over the next few days, and they will be keeping an eye on it. Another fire that broke out at around the same time as that one happened in Findlay early this morning. According to Benton County Fire District 1, several buildings were damaged or lost during a 15-acre wildfire. The fire was called in just before 2 a.m. on East Game Farm Road. Took firefighters a couple of hours to contain, and they remained at the scene for much of the morning and afternoon, checking for hot spots. Thankfully, we're told no one was hurt. The Oregon State Fire Marshal says they are sending in more task forces as crews continue to battle the Rowena fire in the Columbia River Gorge. The fire started yesterday, and this morning, 3 of the 8 task forces arrived, ready to fight a fire that's already burned 3,500 acres with zero containment. Evacuation zones have been expanded on the west side as winds shift. I-84 is open at this time, but officials say drivers must slow down as crews and equipment are working near the road. Officials say the fire is fueled by record low fuel moistures and wind. The Red Bridge fire continues to burn in Kittitas County, but the containment has improved and evacuation orders have actually been downgraded. The fire, which started Monday, has burned just over 53 acres so far. It's now 60% contained. The Kittitas County Sheriff's Office has reduced evacuation levels, so here's a look at that. Level 3 evacuations, the highest level, have now been downgraded to level 2. This impacts homes from the 3100 block to the 5500 block of Red Bridge Road on the north side. That includes Wheel Road, Pine Duff Drive, Loping Lane, Nordic Lane, and Arrowleaf Lane. Level 2 evacuations have also been reduced, now down to level 1. This covers the 5500 block of Red Bridge Road east to Tenaway Road on the south side of Red Bridge Road, extending to State Route 970. Red Bridge Road is open only to local traffic. Officials are asking people to avoid the area unless you live or have property there. In other news tonight, President Trump is directing members of his cabinet to withdraw from a memorandum of agreement over issues surrounding the Snake River dams. In a memo issued today, President Trump ended the agreement between the Biden administration and Columbia River Basin tribes over restoring Snake and Columbia River salmon and steelhead to healthy levels. President Trump says he is committed to protecting the American people from, quote, radical green agenda policies, and that we need to focus on advancing the country's energy creation. District 4 Congressman Dan Newhouse championed the move by President Trump, saying he looks forward to working with the administration on supporting the Snake River dams. New tonight, the Benton-Franklin Health District wants your input to help shape the future of local health services. Their annual community assessment survey is now open. So now through June 30th, residents in Benton and Franklin counties are encouraged to take the anonymous survey. It asks about quality of life and access to essentials like housing, transportation, food, and health care. The responses will help identify community needs and influence how resources are prioritized across the region over the next few years.
Information from the community is really important for this survey because this survey is a big component to our community health assessment.
The survey is available in both English and Spanish. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, a plane bound for London crashes shortly after takeoff. What we know so far. Plus, we want to take you back out live. Here's a live look to Pasco right now. Stacy is coming back with your full First Alert weather forecast.
An amazing garden on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
It's the 45th anniversary sale at Walker's Furniture.
This is one of our favorite events where we get to celebrate these great years with you.
And that means friends and family pricing throughout the store, with savings up to 45% off.
Or get no interest financing for up to 5 years. So you can get it today and pay over time.
From our family to yours. We'd like to thank you for 45 wonderful years.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
The NBA Finals continue on ABC.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 86 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And we have some deals we don't want you to miss. Get ready for hot weather. This fan's a steal at $29.99. A grill would make a great Father's Day gift. We have many in stock at super prices. Ace pleated furnace filters are buy 3, get 1 free. HCH Pool Shock Advanced is half price at $4.99. See all the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And thank you for your business.
It's the Click It RV Roll Into Summer sales event going on now at your local Click It RV store with huge manufacturer's discounts from Forest River, StarCraft, and more. Get $0 down, nothing, and no payments for 6 months, and get top dollar for your trade. And talk about giveaways. Win a StarCraft trailer or $30,000 in cash. You can beat the coming tariffs, but nobody beats a Click It RV deal. We guarantee it. So don't miss the Roll Into Summer sales event at your local Click It RV store. Spokane, Milton, Freewater, Moses Lake, and Union Gap.
Next ET, Sydney Sweeney's sneak peek at Euphoria Season 3. Plus, the summer box office gets even cuter. We're with the cast of the live-action How to Train Your Dragon.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. Investigators from around the world are set to help officials in India after the devastating Air India crash this morning. It's the first crash of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner ever. Of the 242 people on board, officials say at least one person survived. ABC's Christiane Cordero reports.
It was in the air for roughly 30 seconds, as seen in the airport surveillance video. This Air India flight took off from the country's northwest region with 242 people on board. You can see it clearly struggling to gain altitude, getting just about 600 feet up before gliding into its descent. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner, fueled up for what would have been a 9-hour flight to London, erupted in a fireball on impact.
The hallmark of accident investigation is you rule nothing in and you rule nothing out. But by the same token, you'd have to be blind not to see that this aircraft did not have sufficient thrust to remain in the air. And that's going to be the question, why?
It crashed into a densely populated residential area. Charred debris scattered. Part of the plane hit a local medical college. It's unclear if the crash injured or killed anyone on the ground. But miraculously, after police said there were no survivors, officials say one passenger survived the crash and is in the hospital, adding he was sitting in seat 11A. The BBC reports the survivor is a British man who called his family to say he's fine and that he doesn't know where his brother is, who was also on board. In the search for answers, a promising sign for investigators. The plane's tail, where the crucial black boxes are stored, is intact, sticking out of the side of the medical college building.
We are going to do a fair and thorough investigation. We are not going to spare anyone. We are not going to leave any stone unturned.
That was Christiane Cordero reporting. The plane was 11 years old and had 41,000 hours of flying time. Boeing offered to support the investigation.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And here we are on a First Alert weather day, but you couldn't tell on the Legends Casino Skycam in Toppenish. It looks nice. I see the lawn getting watered. Few clouds rolling through, but the air much clearer up that way. Not quite as hazy. 80 degrees right now. The feels like temp is 79. The humidity's been rising a little bit there. The winds, though, continue to blow through the Yakima Valley and out in Toppenish. Again, this Rowena fire continues to spread and grow. It's 0% contained. The last count we had up to 3,500 acres have burned. Over 20 structures have burned and lots of folks have been evacuated in the region. Now, if you are seeing smoke and haze in your area, more than likely is from that fire coming down. As you know, if you're familiar with the Columbia River Gorge, it's like a huge wind tunnel. Anything there blows from the west to the east, and that's going to continue to bring smoke into our area. We're thinking at least through Saturday morning, which could impact our air quality. As of now, we have enough winds coming through our region that air quality is is good, but over the next couple of days, keep an eye on that, especially if you're sensitive. Let's take a look at our futurecast winds. We're not going to get a break from these winds at all tonight. 10 o'clock tonight, still very blustery all through the area. As we get into the early morning hours, some of us start to quiet down a little bit, but those areas of concern like the Kittitas Valley and the Gorge remain windy as we get into Friday. Friday afternoon, though, we'll see those winds start to pick up again through the region. Another first alert weather day for the Kittitas Valley, as those winds could see 40 to 45 mile an hour gusts, 20 to 30 elsewhere in some of the foothills, 30 to 35 mile an hour. So still very dangerous fire weather around the region. Our overnight lows tonight, comfortable, good sleeping temps, 50s all through the region. A little bit cooler in Ellensburg tonight at 48, but overall pretty mild other than those breezy winds. Friday the 13th, tomorrow, if you're superstitious, stay inside. Don't go up buy a black cat. I'm not sure the advice there. Sunday, Father's Day, 88, looking good. Mostly sunny skies, seeming to be dry in the Columbia Basin. However, in Yakima, we're keeping our fingers crossed for some rain, possibly Monday, Tuesday. We need the moisture. Gusty winds, though, through the weekend. Ellensburg is where we're going to see those strong gusty winds through the weekend. And again, a couple of alert days for you there. Be fire-wise this weekend. No outdoor burning. A lot of folks ride recreational vehicles. Be very mindful of that as well. Those can spark fires in the area. Walla Walla got some breezy winds for us tomorrow. Things calm down, though, for the weekend, and we stay in the 80s next week. Here's Hermiston, also looking pretty good in the 80s. So a nice long stretch of just above average temperatures, Wendy. They're just slightly warmer than normal, but much better than triple digits.
Well, maybe Friday the 13th will bring us some good luck.
There we go.
And it won't be as hot and windy and dry.
There you go.
Horrible for the firefighters
Lucky
out
number
there.
13.
I don't know. All right. Well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30. If you love anything pickle flavored, there's something new hitting the shelves for you to try.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery. Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
To me, Harlem is home, but home is also your body.
Last one, everyone.
I asked myself, why doesn't Pilates exist in Harlem? So I started my own studio. Getting a brick and mortar in New York is not easy. Chase Inc. has supported us from Studio 1 to Studio 3. When you start small, you need some big help, and Chase Inc. was that for me.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next Subaru. The countdown to summer sales event is on at McCurley Subaru of Yakima, and the time is running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and serious summer savings, like on a new 2025 Subaru Forester today for only $344 a month. Summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. McCurley Subaru of Yakima, your way home.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Time for what's trending. Do you like ramen, Stacy?
I love ramen.
Okay, do you like pickles?
Not so much.
Okay, so you have a conundrum, my friend. Pickle flavored ramen? Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, wow. Well, they actually made this. Instant ramen maker Cup of Noodles is releasing a new dill pickle version, hoping to capitalize on the pickle trend that's taken over social media. The new product combines the flavors of the noodles with tangy and a sour taste of pickle in a microwavable cup.
A Cup of Noodles dill pickle goes on sale for a limited time starting June 21st at select Walmart and Albertsons stores, as well as online. I don't know, I would give it a try.
Well, if someone buys it and makes us try it at the desk, I'll do it.
There you go. We'll get an extreme close-up on Stacy's face as she tastes it. All right, we'll be right back.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Spring is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today, 3680 West Van Giesen in West Richland.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports and your day becomes better and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Did you know Tri-City Lumber Company isn't just for contractors? We're your local source for decking, railing, hardware, and more, open to everyone. For over 30 years, DIYers and homeowners have trusted us for quality materials and expert one-on-one advice. Now, under new ownership, we're making it even easier to shop local and build better. Skip the big box stores. Visit Tri-City Lumber today on Clearwater and Kennewick, or call us at 509-783-3322 today.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 86 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And we have some deals we don't want you to miss. Get ready for hot weather. This fan's a steal at $29.99. A grill would make a great Father's Day gift. We have many in stock at super prices. Ace pleated furnace filters are buy 3, get 1 free. HCH Pool Shock Advanced is half price at $4.99. See all the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And thank you for your business.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery. Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. Your reason to smile. We look forward to it every day. This is from our friend Jeannie Harp. She had a very beautiful day at Leslie Grove Park.
I love it.
Love those wildflowers.
Yeah.
Aren't they beautiful? Thank you,
Very
Jeannie,
much.
for that. QR code, top of your screen. That is the quickest, easiest way to get your photo on TV. It's all brought to us by our friends from Lifetime Dental Care. All right, let's plan our day tomorrow. Another windy one, but look at that. Nothing but sunshine. And I like the looks of those temperatures. I don't know about you, Wendy. 50s and 60s, 70s by the middle of the day. It's like just a perfect, almost summer day.
There you go. Just kind of middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Nice.
There you
Not
go.
too cold, not too hot.
Perfect.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us here on the news at 6 and 6:30.
You can check out all of our details and stories at applevalleynewsnow.com. We'll see you back here at 11.
Why choose between power and efficiency? With the 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid from McCurley Honda, you get the best of both. Smooth performance meets outstanding fuel savings, perfect for every drive, whether city streets or highways. Plus, take advantage of incredible offers on our entire lineup of vehicles during our summer sales event. Feel the thrill and save